Let's now take a step back from diplomacy and look at what's happening on the ground. Ukraine has declared that between 10,000 to 13,000 of its soldiers have died since the war started. Fighting has intensified in the eastern city of Bakhmut in the last few days. Russia continues to bombard Ukraine. Ukraine's civilian infrastructure is crumbling, and what's making headlines is a different kind of a threat. I'm talking about letter bombs. Over the last few days, dangerous parcels have been mailed to various locations in Spain. Let me list out the targets first. The Ukraine Embassy in Madrid, the Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez's office, Spain's Defense Ministry, a weapons manufacturer in Zaragoza that incidentally makes the C-90 rocket launcher that Spain has supplied to Ukraine, an Air Force base outside Madrid, and the US Embassy in Spain. What do you think this list implies? Perhaps an effort to stop Spanish aid to Ukraine amid the war? Both Spain and Ukraine believe so. This was the Spanish Defense Minister's response to these letter bombs.
The police are investigating these shipments, but what must be very clear is that none of these shipments or any other violent action will change the clear and firm commitment of Spain, NATO countries and European Union to support Ukraine because Ukraine is defending a just cause.
Ukraine has blamed Russia for the parcels. It has been asking the world to mark Russia as a state sponsor of terrorism. Ukraine's defense minister says that this latest attack was another example.
The world is starting to recognize that Russia is a state terrorist, and terror knows no borders. Today, the minister spoke about explosive letters that are already being received in Spain. They use terrorist methods to strike fear.
The letter bombs have so far only injured one person, a security official. The injuries were minor. His finger was burned when checking the package delivered to the Ukrainian embassy. The letter bombs so far have been relatively crude. Opening the package causes them to ignite, not explode. Spain has said that the bombs were mailed from within the country. However, Kiev has put its embassies around the world on high alert. Ukrainian diplomatic missions around Europe have received threats, bloody packages containing animal eyes. Ukraine says these were sent to its embassies in Hungary, the Netherlands, Poland, Croatia, and Italy. A similar package reached the embassy in Madrid on Friday. Kiev sees these packages as an attempt to intimidate its diplomats. Russia has distanced itself from the letter bomb attacks. It condemned the letters and any threat or terror acts. But it seems a counterattack has taken place. On Thursday, a suspicious package was found near the Russian embassy in Washington, D.C., and an investigation is underway. Meanwhile, the battle rages on at the front lines. Once again, Bakhmut is the flashpoint. It is in the eastern Donetsk region. Ukrainian soldiers say that drone warfare has intensified in the region, as has artillery fire. They say food is in short supply. Russian strikes have left much of Ukraine without electricity. Winter has arrived, and this is what Kiev looks like these days. Temperatures are hovering near 0 degrees Celsius. Many civilians don't have access to food or water. Away from the battlefront, Ukraine is waging another war on the Russia-affiliated Orthodox Church. While its severe ties with Moscow in May, the church is still viewed with suspicion. Raids have been conducted on church properties. Ukraine says it found dubious Russian citizens, large sums of cash, and pro-Russian literature. The Ukrainian president, Volodymyr Zelensky, is planning steps to curb the church's influence. He plans to introduce a draft law in the parliament. The law will make it impossible for Russian-linked religious organizations to operate in Ukraine. That's the update from the ground. The conflict continues on multiple fronts: direct combat, diplomatic, religious, and against the bitter cold. It's the citizens of Ukraine who are bearing the brunt. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.